clear, I am very much the villain of this story. Okay, I'm just going to front load that. Okay, I am presenting this as I am absolutely wrong. Okay. So basically what happened was I had a roommate that she got a job at a laser tag joint, right? Got a job at a laser tag place and was like, okay, I actually have to go train. Would you come with me? Because like I am an adult woman, we're going in the middle of the day. Would you mind coming to hang out with me? I can bring an extra person. I'm like, sure, it's Tuesday, whatever. I'm not doing anything. I'll go play laser tag. She's like, okay, great. So we go. And of course, because it's the middle of the day, this is like literally like there are only children here. Okay. There's no teens in sight. Okay. I am vastly older than everyone here, but that's fine. Whatever. I'm here for my friend. That's cool. We're here for support. Right. But I'm like, I don't know. I think it was like 21 at the time. I'm too cool, whatever. I go up to the guy and the guy's like, okay, what do you want your name to be? And like at this point, I'm like, I don't care, dude. Like, I don't care. And he's like, are you sure? And I was like, yeah, dude, like, I don't care. Whatever. Okay, whatever. Like, I don't care. And he's like, okay, like, here's your gear, go in, whatever. And I can't exactly, to this day, I cannot explain what happened once I put that vest on, but something kicked in. And I knew they were children going in. I knew that. I saw them. Okay. I saw that they were very small children. A lot of them were with their parent, like whatever. But something happened to me. Something kicked in. And I got in there and once I started having some fun, I really, really got into it. Okay. I'm ashamed to say I really got into it to the point where I got like, she must have been 4. I shoot this 4-year-old. And her dad looks at me and says, come on. Like, I was like, oh no. And I was like, well, don't get in here if you don't want to play, right? So I'm like going around and I'm just like going, like I'm hitting it. Okay. I'm really, really into this. Okay. But what I did not realize, okay, I did not know this at the time because I thought it was like we all get out and then we leave. Okay. I didn't realize there was going to be an awards ceremony. Oh no. So we're all done. We're out here, whatever. And I'm standing at the back of this crowd. Okay. And I can see over everyone's head. Okay. Because they're half my size. Right. And they put it up on the board and I'm looking at it and I know the top one's me because it is, I don't know, 100 times more points than anyone else. Like it is so insanely far gone that I'm like, oh my God, no. And so they start handing them out, right? They're like, and in 3rd place, and they call up the first, you know what I mean? Like Princess Pony, like the names are like child names, right? Like the next one is in 2nd place, Red Crayon. And in 1st place, I don't care. Oh no. Oh no! Oh no! And then
I don't care is the name.
Yes, the guy put "I don't care" as my name. So not only did I just destroy all of these children, I wrote "I don't care" as some sort of, I don't know, extra fuck you. I have no idea. So I'm standing at the back and I'm thinking, I'm not going to. No, I'm not doing it. This man would not stop until he called it out like 6 times. And finally, like parting this little sea, I go up into the middle of all these children and I'm really soaking in how small they are compared to me as I hang my head, accept the award, and try not to make eye contact with any parent in that place. I left so fast. I left like I stole something. That was the most embarrassing shit. And I am most certainly wrong on every level in that experience. My Christ. Because now to this day, all I picture is them still talking about it because it was clearly some kid's birthday. And they were like, yeah, do you remember Timmy's birthday where that adult wiped everyone out in pure destruction for no reason? Oh yeah, that was terrible. The kids were so disappointed. We thought we were safe on a Tuesday afternoon. I beg of you, I beg of everyone listening to this, if you ever go see live comedy and you see a woman do stand-up that you're like, hey, I really liked that. For the love of God, do not go up to her and be like, I normally hate female comics. But you, the shining light, I hate it so much. It's really like that you're not like other women bullshit, which is just a fucking nightmare. Anyway, I had an incident. They're not an incident. Okay, so we talked about this very briefly on the last episode about how sometimes you just need to be a bit of a dick. And normally when I get a bit of that, sometimes I'll excuse it if they move on very quickly. But if you continue to dig your heels in and continue this narrative of like, women aren't funny, you're the exception, I might start poking at you a little bit. Anyway, it wasn't happening to me this time. It was happening right in front of me. One of my friends after a show, first of all, I want you to know that this man first heckled her. Then got outside and continued to tell her that, like, oh, you're the greatest I've ever seen. You're like funnier than Tina Fey. No woman is funny like you're funny. But like pawing at her a bit, right? Like being real fucking gross, okay? And just wouldn't stop. And we just kind of like, and I'm standing there and I'm like, yes, okay. Like I'm trying to get him to like move along or whatever. He's like, no, you just don't understand what I'm saying. He just kept saying, he's like, you don't understand. He's like I'm here with my girlfriend. And I was like, you're here with your girlfriend? And he's like, wow, she's mad at me. And I'm like, I can see why. He's like, what do you mean? Like he can't stop. Finally, my friend just goes to the bathroom. She's like, fuck it. I'm going to exit this situation. She goes, do you mind? Like, I'm just going to go to the bathroom. I was like, of course I don't mind. Let me at him. Let me at him. So I'm standing at the table with him and I'm like, okay, I'm going to see how fast I can get him to leave me.
Love it.
And the answer is quite quickly. Because he kept going on. He's like, well, she just doesn't understand. She just doesn't understand what I'm saying. Like, I'm saying. And he kept doing this thing like it was important that he was saying it. So I just started to ask him. I was like, oh, well, she heard you. And he's like, you would know, but I don't think she understands. And I was like, well, why does she have to understand? And he goes, well, like she just needs to know. I'm like, no, I don't think she does, actually. I think she heard you. And I think she understands. And he goes, well, no, but like I got to explain to her. And I was like, I'm sorry, I'm going to stop you right there. Can you explain to me why your opinion matters? I broke this man. I broke this man down. He left his own body in that moment. When I said that, like it was. And I was just, because I was so mad, because somebody had just done this to me, like literally like moments before, being like, I don't normally like female, blah, 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 right? So he's giving me the whole speech. So then for like literally, and I see this so often, 15 seconds, he tries to explain to me like what he's done in his life. And I just go, no. Because he's like, well, one time I did a video, like, and he's just like, I don't know, he's like drunk scrambling as far as conversation goes. And I was like, oh, no, I'm sorry. I'm going to cut you off there. That sounds like it absolutely doesn't matter. I think you maybe need to look in a mirror and ask yourself why your opinion matters. And he left so fucking quick. He was so mad. And if he wasn't pawing at her and just being a total fucking cunt, I wouldn't have done it. But
I fucking love this story, but can I just point out the ruthless efficiency of those three? I know she heard you.
Yeah.
And why does your opinion matter is like honestly cutting.
He was not all right. He was so sad.
Like you couldn't get there any faster than those three. Oh man.
I don't think he left with a girlfriend. I'm gonna be honest with you. Like I don't think he left that building with a girlfriend. Everybody's like, it's just gonna be a no for me. It's gonna be a no for me tonight.
This is one of my top 3 Rebecca stories.
Oh shit! Yeah, guys, if you want to take that whole, if asking somebody why their opinion matters can really break them down, use it sparingly, okay, and only on the worst. Because it's it'll cut somebody down. Yes.